In our industry, it's three key challenges that we have to master getting out of the shutdown period. Number one, obviously, is the health and safety of our employees. We've already quite a bit of experience from how to protect our employees from the restart in China, which has been very successful. So in particular in the manufacturing locations, because while as an administrative person you can work at home, you can't build a car at home. We've done extensive planning and execution of how to keep people more separate on the shop floor, how still being able to produce the number of cars we produce. And we will take that blueprint also to the European and the North American. So that's number one. Challenge number one, health and safety of the employees. Number two, in times like this, is to balance the market demand with production volume. We see China coming back very, very strongly, probably going above normal levels, which is very positive. We do not yet understand how Europe and North America will come out of this crisis. So an activity which usually is done on a monthly basis, again, balancing production volume and market demand, now needs to be done on a weekly, maybe even a daily basis. So that's challenge number two. And with that, challenge number three, in our industry, we probably have the most complex and the deepest supply chain of probably any industry. We do have a multi-continent, multi-tier supply chain, which needs to be managed according to the sub-weekly adjustments of our production program. So that's the three I'd mentioned, again, getting out of the shutdown, health and safety, balancing production volume and market demand. And with that, number one, plan, but also maintain business continuity. But the question is how to maintain or even increase the efficiency in that setup. And that's a question of IT tools, but it's also a question of new ways of working, culture. And what I observe in our company and what I also hear from colleagues in other companies is that the decision speed and that the consistency of execution is actually improving in this situation rather than decreasing. So if that element we keep beyond the end of this crisis, that will be a very strong driver to boost performance even after that. The second element I'd like to mention, and we've obviously looked into that for quite some time, but it's getting boosted now through the crisis, is digital and automation. We see already now in the crisis that digital companies are doing better than others. So boosting automation, boosting artificial intelligence, boosting data-driven processes will certainly help us not just in the current situation, but also way beyond the